Andy, it was billed to be a match that would be breathtaking, and it certainly was.
Absolutely. I felt we started really brightly. I thought we really looked a threat in every department. And then we get the goal against us, which I felt was a foul on Michael Cheek, and then they got up the other end and score. That disappointed me, that the referee didn't give that foul, and I'm hoping he looks back at that and realises he's made a mistake. And that was a little bit of a punch in the stomach for us, and I wouldn't say we struggled, but we got a little bit nervy, and rightly so, because you don't want to concede a second, because then it's game over. Second half, we tweaked a few things. We got the full-backs a little bit more aggressive, a little bit more higher up the pitch, and really just said to the guys, look, there's nothing to fear here. Don't play within yourself. You're the better team, and I think we showed that second half. I thought we was excellent to a man second half, and I thought we should have. Disappointed we didn't have another goal at least, but it's a really good 3 points at home to a big football club. Swindon Town are a big football club, and we have to respect that, and we respect the manager. Ian Holloway's managed at the highest level, so for us to get the result today is massive for Bromley.
You talked about those nerves inside that first half. One man who certainly didn't show any of that was Grant Smith, with several crucial saves.
Grant Smith made some big saves first half, and they were awkward saves. Being a goalie myself, there's moments you have to just time things right, and he was excellent today. Grant's been excellent all season. He's been solid. There were some big performances out there, and there has to be. Matt, there has to be big performances from everybody, and we have to have everybody, putting in a shift right the way through now to the end of the season. I have to remind everyone we haven't achieved anything yet, and it's really important we keep that focus, because we can celebrate all we want if we achieve something. At the moment, we've just won a game of football and put ourselves another game closer to the end of the season.
You talked about those words at half-time, and they came to fruition within the first minute. Ashley Charles scoring. You must have been delighted with that start to the second half.
I said to the guys at half-time, and I've said it so many times, they've really got to start believing in themselves. And I get why sometimes they don't. I do, because we are deemed as the small club. We are deemed as the underdogs. We like that. That's really good for us. But I think what was really important is that I said to them at half-time, whoever scores the next goal, and if you score the next goal, you're going to win this. And I just felt that was us. And once we scored that goal, I just felt that we'd start picking up the tempo and steamrolling them a little bit.
Kyle Samuel, 90 minutes today, and it's a high-pressure game for him to come in. He dealt with it very well, didn't he?
He was fantastic. That boy has been an absolute model pro at this football club. He's waited his time. He's sat there. He's trained properly every day. He's a credit to his family, and he's a credit to Man City, and he's a credit to himself. He's a real model pro. Does extra every day. I'm chuffed for him. He's waited and waited and waited. Never once moaned. And today was fantastic.
And what you've instilled in this team is, when it gets to 1-1, not just to accept that, but to go on for more, and that they did. And no man deserved it more than Nicky Kabamba after the week he's had.
Absolutely. Nicky's been brilliant. I'm delighted for Nicky. I think about Nicky. I think we all know what we think about Nicky. And for him to get that goal, fantastic reward for a tricky week he's had.
And a bumper crowd here to witness that as well. The atmosphere was great all along, wasn't it?
It's fantastic. I just hope these guys all turn up Tuesday, and then they turn up next Saturday when we play again next, or whenever it is. We want to keep them coming. There's something to cheer about at this football club, and we've got to make sure they keep cheering us all the way through to the end.
And speaking of which, it's quickly back to action for us on Tuesday as we host Crewe Alexandra.
Absolutely. We'll be in tomorrow. We'll be making sure we dust down the troops and get ready to go again on Tuesday.
Andy, thanks for your time.
Thank you.